walk up to the very edge and drop it off. But yeah, look at that. She.
Oh.
I like how she.
Yeah, we did it!
Welcome to the Penguin Killers Club.
That felt good. Sorry about your loss, but you want to just chill? Stay at home? I work in catering. Guy kicked off because I couldn't prove his steak was grass-fed while it was alive. That's like, did you know its name? And what star sign was this? Was the cow? Get back to your position, man.
They call me Ivan Goal, the goalkeeper.
No pressure.
Oh! That would have been a goal too.
Nice stuff. People lining up to play this. And I get the big meatball. Yay! What? Don't stuff it up now. I've gone and got myself a new logo, and we're gonna reveal this in 3, 2, 1. Here it is. This is the new SinceSpacies logo. Suck it in, have a look, take it all in. What do you guys think? Honest opinions. I should have had music in the background here.
I was gonna say Ohio.
Thank you for the host there, Madino.
I'd say Ohio gozaimasu, but that means good morning, and it's very fucking. Unless you're in the US, which it might be only 2 a.m.
Hold on, I gotta mute myself for a second.
I mute myself. I like to excite me. I mute myself. Now you need a hat like Molly Meldrum to go with that jacket. I was looking for top hat, a gold top hat, not the steel top hat. He's Thunder. What? No way. No. No. No freaking way.
Emotional damage.
Emerald Rangers has just tipped $100. We are getting the jacket. Why mess around, he says. No, really? Oh, I'm gobsmacked. That's awesome, man. Thank you very much. I will be ordering that as soon as this stream is over, and that will be debuting. Every shot that can hit me has hit me. Yes! Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have a button for this because I never have hit it before, but this is first hype train for SinceSpacies. Very much. Camera too close. Thank you very much for the hype train, everyone. Why does Emerald Ranger? I don't know if you can hear me above this. welcome to SinceSpacies! I hope someone's clipping this. Oh no, I gotta... hang on. 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen,
One. Shit. Shit. Yes. Oh, no, get in there. Don't hang around. All right. Finally. Oh, man. What a pain in the ass that stage is. And no one clipped. Oh,
Will I?
I discovered a glyph for a portal, Traveller, a gateway between worlds. I thought it would lead me to another of our kind, but now I don't even know if the voices were real. The pathway collapsed while I was still inside. I found this place in the darkness. I thought perhaps it was a planet. I was wrong. Where the hell is this dude? He's stuck in a Westfield car park. I had this issue. It went the same way. Ew, blood. Alright, how are we going to get past this? What? What? Oh! He did it! He did it! I was too, but you just got to practice. But I know what you mean. They can be daunting, especially when they're in the arcades. Like $1, and then the dollar can go in like a minute. Wow, I could beat you at Pinball Luna. We're gonna have to look that one up. Alright, he's asleep. We've got to put a ball in his mouth. Dumb comments. You should shout out Emerald Rangers. He's not in the chat. I would shout him out if he's in the chat. The only Street Fighter game I played with the Sega Saturn controller was the second Darkstalkers. Oh man, I can't wait to get my arcade machine to play this. The arcade version of this. With a proper arcade stick. Let me find... Alright, this one. What is that advertisement for Brian's? What is that? If anyone knows, I would love to know. Because I've been playing hockey games for years and they've had that advertising on the side and I have no idea what that is. Okay, I'll do this again. My God.
That screen just went big.
Very. There. Okay. G'day invaders and welcome to SinceSpacies, and this is the SinceSpacies show, episode number 3, and we have got Grumpy Retro Gamers. How you going, guys?
Good evening. G'day. Good morning.
And we've got, do we call you Sam, Kaiser Cade? What do we call you?
Yay!
So that's how you do it, right? So glad I've just figured that out. So Mayo has a magic where you can see and disarm traps. Ow. Okay, well, we've got the armor. Let's get the hell out of here. That was actually pretty.
Game, the kangaroo mascot used to go to the other side of the opposition fan, and he used to just bend over and flash his bum, like not his real bum, but like the mascot, the costume. He used to lift his tail up and just go boom.
Not his real bum. He had a stunt double bum. A stunt banned on Twitch if I, you know, bent over? That wasn't the answer. I take that congratulations back.
It's rewind time.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Get it? It's on the damn. It's on the damn water wheel. Are you saying damn water wheel? Hang on. Wait. It's on the wheel on the left. Oh, really? That's so lame.
All right, here we go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Is that the PlayStation Classic I'm playing there?
4, 3.
It actually looks half decent.
2, 1.
SinceSpacies.
G'day invaders, welcome to SinceSpacies. It is Tuesday night, 11 degrees, and I'm a little late because I had issues sorting out the Wii U, but we've got it under control. How you guys doing? Remember the Wii U? Yeah, I know, a lot of you didn't buy it, and it's sad that it went the way it did, but I liked it. I had fun with my Wii U. Had fun with my Wii. Get out of here. G'day invaders, welcome to SinceSpacies. We're going to be looking back at the Wii U. I'm going to be playing Xenoblade Chronicles X, and this is something that I'm going to be doing on the channel from here on out. So, if you don't like... Hang on, I'll turn my mic down a little bit. I'm coming in hot. I'm coming in red hot. There we go, that's a little better. Yeah, if you don't like Xenoblade, or you don't like the looks of this, you might want to run, like, real quick. Where's that sound effect? I haven't got the... Oh, that one. Yeah, just get out of here and scram if you don't like this style of game. This is cliche, classic JRPG stuff, and I really dig this kind of game. Taking a little while for people to come on in the chat, so I think... Hang on, I'll just get my screen adjusted. How you guys doing? Don't forget to follow while you're here, and while I'm in it, I just might get this out of the way quickly. What I'm trying to say for, if I can find a screen, current goal, here we go. So my current goal, I've got to get rid of Emerald Rangers. Give you a second. There we go. So our current goal is the official Bandai Gashapon machine. We are currently on 18 bucks or thereabouts. Any money that I get donated to the channel will go towards this goal. And when we do get the Gashapon machine, anytime you guys donate $5 or more on a stream, I will then have to open up one of these Gashapon and do some stupid challenge, whatever the challenge may be. Still yet to be decided. So that's a thing coming up. Yeah, I don't know if it's still $108. I think this has been set a while back, and inflation has gone so stupid lately. I don't know about you, but inflation has just gone through the roof with everything, like just crazy. But we got to keep on keeping on. Don't forget the Prime sales are on now with Amazon. Alrighty. So yeah, I got this thing out. This is the Wii U control pad. And hang on, I'll just go full screen. That is the Wii U controller. I've got the power connected because I don't trust the battery in it, because it's, what, 10 years old now, thereabouts. I didn't get my Wii U on day one. I bought it a little late into the cycle. Probably around about... When did it come out? Was it 2013? I got mine in 14 or 15. I can't quite remember. But when I got it, I went in real hard with the library and bought quite a few games. Probably not as many as some people. But one game in particular stood out. The one game I spent, I think, easily the most amount of time on was this Xenoblade Chronicles. This is a limited edition. I didn't pick this up. This box and the contents were given to me. I played the game though extensively, and I got the hint guide book, which, funnily enough, I can't find it. It's in one of the boxes. We still just moved in, so God knows where the box is. But yeah, that's the version. That's the copy that I'll be playing here on the stream. But before we do that, I wanted to have a look at the actual menu. I don't know if you guys ever seen the Wii U menu. Wow. There's a trip down memory lane. What really pissed me off with the way they killed the Wii U was they left all these little messages on the home screen. So if anyone was, you know, naive enough to buy a Wii U thinking it was a new console, they'd have all these little comments about the Miiverse and how you can buy your games online and all that other nonsense. And it's all dead. See, you can do a system update if you connect to the internet. No, you bloody can't. They've killed it. Yeah, so this was a thing. So I'm not... Okay, so you guys are looking at that, but I'm seeing something completely different on this screen. I get to see the menu of what games are available. I can flick that up onto the screen for you guys to see. Let's have a look at what games were available. I can't do that. I wanted to show you what games are available. I have to do this the hard way. Hang on. I can't show you guys this. Oh, are you kidding? There's no way for me to project what I'm seeing on my screen here. Well, that's kind of sad. If I go X, yeah, I can't move that. When I'm moving it, left and right, it moves what I can see on my gamepad here. Well, that's bloody stupid. Well, anyway, I'll give you a brief rundown here what you're looking at. This is the tiles page. Nshade 666. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for the follow. Actually, I'll just replay that. There we go. Anytime now. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed that they killed the Miiverse. Like, they couldn't make it a thing moving forward. But I just think that it falls under the COF, or COA as I call it. Can't be asked. They just cannot be bothered making sure that no one's putting up any absolute extreme nonsense up on the Miiverse. But what you're looking at here is apps, and in the apps I've got things like YouTube, which is now dead. Netflix, which is now dead. What else did I have in there? Hang on. I'll read them out to you. Crunchyroll, it's dead. Wii U Chat, dead. Me Maker, you can still use that. Wii Street U. That was an interesting one. Not many people talked about that, but you could actually view Google Maps Street View on your gamepad and move around and look around. It's dead. In the Wii Fit U quick check. So if you didn't want to load up the game, but you wanted to update your weight, you could, or your steps, sorry, you could start this app, synchronize your pedometer, and then it'll update the data on the fly. Yeah. I think you can interact with the menu on the big screen mode using a Pro controller. Yeah, well, my Pro controller's buried somewhere, and that's just a COA. Can't be asked finding it at the moment. We'll get that later. So if we get out of that, I only had 2 demos. No, 3 demos. I had the Project Zero Maiden of Blackwater demo, Pokken Tournament demo, and the Lost Reavers notice. Okay. And I had some NES games, Super NES games, N64, GBA, DS, Wii, and Wii U. That was the thing I really liked about this, is you could actually fully categorize into folders for each console. It was so good. Street View was a lovely virtual touring tool when funds are low. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, that's the Wii U. This is what you guys missed out on if you didn't buy it, which was a lot of you. I'm gonna get the game fired up though now, and I'm starting a new game, a new save. I'm undoing about 2 or 3 or 4 years worth of game data. I'm starting from scratch. The things I do for you guys. The sad thing was you couldn't have multiple saves of Xenoblade Chronicles X. Stupid. Oh, you get all these error messages now. This online service is no longer available. Thank you for your interest. Now piss off. That's what it says. And then you get the same error in a nice fancy font. And I think we should go into the full screen mode here. They never really did many updates of this game, because the thing with Monolith Soft, they get it right first go. They don't stuff around with patches. This title screen. I love it. I love the color scheme of this game. The whites, the blacks, and that aqua blue, green, blue, aqua color. Is it still possible to download high-res texture packs? Nope. But that's why I spent hours last night looking for my hard drive. I've got a 3 gig hard drive. 3 terabit hard drive. Ironically, the Wii U could only support up to 2 terabit. So there's a whole terabit just sitting there doing nothing. And I downloaded that pack you're talking about, and I don't want to lose that until they release a version of Xenoblade Chronicles X on Switch. I'm holding onto this Wii and the Wii U for dear life. Sorry, the Wii U and that hard drive for dear life. Let's start a new game. You guys got no idea how excited I've been for this, because I've been playing Fallout 4 recently on streams, and I don't know, there's something about that game that it loses its interest after about, for me anyway, 20, 30, 40 hours in. It's not a good game for me to stream, is what I'll say. Disable auto power down for Xenoblade Chronicles X. When disabled, your Wii U will remain active for as long as the game is loaded, regardless of current system settings. Oh, okay, we'll disable it. Yes. I'm going straight in. When playing online, yeah, there's no online. Existing save data, including achievements, will be overridden when you save your first new file for the first time. Okay, I don't mind. Here we go. Oh, I'm pumped. Can't wait. In case you haven't guessed, it's one of my favorite games. It's just dumb nonsense. That's why I like it. It's not flawless. There's a lot of things I would like to see changed if they do a...
Ladies and gentlemen,
hello, True Sinister.
boys and girls.
If they do
the
an
man
Ultimate
who is
Edition
more
or something, I'd
sinister
love
than
to see a
plan
few things
hatched by
changed up.
Dr. Robotnik. Say good day to True Sinister.
Good day to True Sinister. G'day, True Sinister. I've got everything all set up perfectly today. So hopefully nothing will go wrong. We'll see. Don't forget to go to Amazon Gaming and download your free games. There's a couple of cool games on there for free at the moment. They really put a lot of effort into this intro. The game in general, actually. This game really hit hard. It's a little bit cliche JRPG, but that's what I want. I like that.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces.
Scumbags.
Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed. Its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye.
Why does Earth always cop it?
The coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across
Project Get the Fuck Out.
from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But
We haven't really been around for that long.
even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale.
It's been years since I've played this.
After
Since I've seen this
Xenoblade
intro anyway.
We spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones.
Project Get the Fuck Out.
Pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us. Literally.
Project Yeet!
Alien Grits was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived.
Did they cheat by using New LA
Our ship took heavy
as
damage.
LA in just that little scene there?
With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet. Its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted.
It's
toward the
freaking
surface.
cool. It's just such a cool concept. That everyone is inside that little hockey puck.
Since then, 2 months have passed.
It is such a cool intro to the game. The premise of 2 months have passed, we've crashed on this planet, we've got no idea where the hell we are, and now we're stuffed. Alright. We're going female. We're going to make her as sexy as anything. Not looking like that though. Hang on. You can change the background. What? Why would you go to this much effort for the character select screen? Okay. Anyway. Female! Oh, you can only choose from predetermined faces? This looks like T'Pol, almost, from my Fallout 4 playthrough, so we'll go with her. Or do you want the cyberpunk emo chick? Nah, we're going with her. Alright. Size. Do we want an Amazonian? Yeah, we want her to tower over the... put fear into everyone. Alright. Skin. I'm not seeing any... Ah, okay. I'm seeing slight shadows. Do you want to give her some scars? Moles. Shut up, you mole. One there. Okay. Hair. This is so cool. Nah, I'm going with her. I was attracted to the hairstyle because it looked like T'Pol. Alright. Roots color tip special. Wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay. That's a lot of effort to go to just to create a messed up look. Suddenly realizing that could be tattoos. Suddenly realize tats. I knew what you meant by tats. Eyes. Can we give it green eyes? Oh, you can really get creepy with this. Green. All right, makeup. Actually, give it red. Not much of a choice. Face paint. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is a little bit... What the hell? I haven't seen this before. And no one picks this on their playthroughs. Yeah, nah, we're just going... I'm boring, but I'm just going simple. And the voice. I wish I knew these voice actors.
Hey! Nice job. I've lost my balance.
What do you say? Hey, hey!
I like Joker.
Let's get on with it.
Let's get on with it.
Let's get on with it.
Shall we? Let's go. Just tell me what to do.
Oh, all right.
Too bratty.
You're in good hands now. Here goes.
Alright, we go, Peppy. Finished. Okay, that took longer than it should have, but everyone spends ages on those screens. Okay. I can hear the poor Wii U chugging over there. Elma. Password. Elmer has a dog.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wake up.
Hatch. Please stand clear.
Link, wake up.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece.
So the biggest complaints about this game is that the characters are a little bit meh. The storyline is a little bit meh. I kind of disagree with that to a degree. But the good thing about this game is the overworld is ridiculously good, and the missions. Actually, this is the first time I've played as a chick. That was weird. It's like the Fallout chick. It's the same character almost. It almost looks like my Fallout playthrough chick, which is based on T'Pol from Star Trek Enterprise. Because she's an absolute babe.
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours?
Oh, gotta give her a name, don't I?
You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
I'm calling her T'Pol. Unless you guys are gonna... Oh no, Sharon. Shazza. Shazza, it is. Typing on a screen like this is so much easier, can I just say, than going up, down, button, up, down, button. This is so much easier.
Good, there we go.
Oh, I still got my stylus. Fancy.
It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move?
Show your body's working fine. Nod or shake your head.
We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first. You'll be needing a weapon.
Cool.
There you go.
What a great first date. She introduces herself and she gives you a weapon and you're going on a walk. Soon they'll be holding hands, heading down to the beach with guns holstered. It's all coming back to me. All right. Take a moment to check the mini-map. If you're ever stumped, find a yellow arrow that will reveal the way forward. Though an occasional excursion off the beaten track never hurts. You never know. Oh, you know what they say about all work and no play after all. Kev, welcome to the stream. Yes, this game is awesome. You're speaking to someone that almost finished it. The last boss has a glitch. I like to call it a glitch. And you couldn't save it before, so you could go back and change up weapons or anything like that. When you went into the boss room, what you had was what you're going to be fighting him with, and that's it. There's no getting around it. Anyway, we discovered a region. We woke up and discovered it. All right. So I'm guessing we go this way. But I want to check and make sure I haven't forgotten anything. Also, my Wii Pad controller is a little bit... It's been sitting in a cupboard for 4 years or so. So some of the buttons are a little bit stiff, not responsive.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few.
Who designed these life pods?
You don't even remember the white whale, do you?
Nope.
You know, the L002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right?
Earth? What's a Earth?
Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces.
That'd be kind of weird waking up on a alien planet and having no memory of your home planet. Oh no.
Ring any bells?
She's stuffed.
Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now.
Weirdly, the life pods remind me of the old CGI Transformers Beast Wars. They probably stole it. Who knows? Initiate combat by attacking an enemy, then drawing your weapon. Now, what do you say we give it a whirl? I'll be here to back you up, so feel free to experiment. So target with and then okay. So you're auto shooting, auto aiming, but you're waiting for your special moves to charge up. They're down below. And standing in different areas to the enemy, depending on the strike, gives you different boosts. It's hard to explain. Shazza.
Back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
Did the European CE come with the soundtrack thumb drive that's supposed to look like the life pod? No, okay. So as I was explaining at the beginning of the stream, I bought the basic edition of the game, but later I was donated this, which is just as what did it come with? I haven't really looked at it much. It just came with an art book and a map. Yeah, that's all we got. Oh, and a steel book. It came with a steel book cover. There's no mention on here about... Well, it doesn't even mention the content. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, there you go. If I could just go to the full screen. There we go. It came with that. Not a lot. Like... Of all these Xenoblade Chronicles games that have come out since the definitive edition, or Xenoblade Chronicles 2? Xenoblade Chronicles, the definitive edition? Yeah, and the definitive edition, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I've forgotten which ones I bought. I think I got 2 and 3. I missed out on definitive. No, I got definitive edition. I got 3, but I didn't get 2. And I look online to get the collector's edition of 2, and I just am scared of those prices. There's no way I'm paying that. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Back to the game.
Then you're interested.
I hate the non-speaking main protagonist.
But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
Okay, so we got unopened treasures. Take it all. Okay, it's coming back to me. Shazza. And we got a pro knife. Does that mean that I'm... Okay, it's better than what I'm using. I remember doing this crap. Okay. So we've got prototype bodywear. Is there an optimal a option to select the best? Hang on, subpart X. Oh, equip strongest gear. Change. Hey. The one cool thing I love about this is each armor that you buy and equip changes the appearance of the character. There's so many games that don't do that, and it pisses me off. Equip strongest. The only downside is sometimes you look bleeding ridiculous because the strongest combination just doesn't look right. There's another... My jump button's really hard to press.
Just want to be a valued member of the team.
Oh, what happened to that comment? It just disappeared. Did you post a... Okay. Oh, I did... Okay. That's a bit harsh. Hang on, I'll undo that. Can I... Sorry. Don't run away. I'm trying to undo the... Wait, why did it block you? Give me a second. Why did it block you? Because you posted a link, I think. Hang on, let me get... I'm trying to unblock you. Can I not undo it? I need mods. I've got no mods in the chat. There we go. I removed the timeout. Yeah, just don't go posting links, otherwise it freaks out. Sorry. Okay, let's get back to the game. God, I need a mod. I don't know where my mods are. Game Boy Bryant, where are you? All right. You collect items off the ground just really easily. Just walk over them. This game is so dark. Hang on. It's been so long, I've forgotten where anything is. Alright, camera appearance, brightness. Let's get that brightness up to max. I mean, yes, the game is at nighttime, but still. Wait, can I go up? Cool. you'll see me doing this a lot. Trying to equip the highest rated items. Especially this early on when I'm starting off with bare minimum. Also, I'm finding it's hard to see because the game, when it pans cross left and right, leaves a slight smearing trail. Which I hope the Switch version, if they do release this, which I think will possibly be next year.
It didn't have to be like this.
I hope that they fix that. Sorry, but Ed, I don't know why I thought I was posting a link. I do believe the silent protagonist is consistent with how Western RPGs work, and I think that they feel that that was the feel they were going for. Yeah, I'm not a fan. That didn't work. So at the end of every fight, you retain your health points, you gain them back. So you don't have to worry about dying easily. And if you do die, you just reset. There's no long-term punishment for dying. Which is really cool. Cutscene. Yeah, this planet looks like shit during night.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
That's the one thing about this game, is that the vistas that you see in the landscape is absolutely stunning. And this is like a 10-year-old game now. So imagine what this would look like in, say, 4K. Yeah, this cutscene's cool. Again, it just would look so much better if this was in high res. Like 4K. But when this came out, this was... You got to remember, the Wii U wasn't supposed to be a high-end console. And it was pulling off stuff like this. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell.
Digis.
We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
Yeah, not like the old planet. I'm getting Lion King vibes here. It's so cool.
We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home.
They don't explain that. It, what, just appeared?
Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy.
Don't worry about it. There's no fall
Check if
damage.
you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean.
Welcome to
all
Jurassic
nasty.
Park.
Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking.
I think if I look at it from a distance, it's easier to look at. For some reason, as I'm watching it on the preview monitor, it's actually easier to see than the main monitor. Don't know why. Sprinting. If we want to reach the habitat before sundown, we'll need to pick up the pace start. Yeah, okay. Oh, and you got auto run, that's right. Look at the way they run. Alright, we've got a new area. If you fall off a cliff, don't panic. Just head east until you reach the habitat. And try not to engage any powerful enemies on the way. Roger that. That's the White Whale's habitat unit to the east. If you keep proceeding along the cliff top, you should be able to reach it without much difficulty. Now, the thing with this game is so much dialogue that you probably won't end up reading half of it. Which is kind of a shame, because I do like to engage with NPCs. But this game just has so many. Prototype Scouter. I have no idea what that means. Hang on. I used to be able to get this these screens changed so quickly, and now I've forgotten it all, so I've got to get the muscle memory back. Some of the music got repetitive, but there were some tracks that were just absolutely awesome. Oops. Okay. Camera's a little bit loose, like wobbly. I don't know how to describe it. Not as easy to control as Xenoblade Chronicles. I think it just wants me to follow along here. Okay. Looks cool. I'm leaving them alone. What are we fighting? What are we fighting? I don't want to engage that big, massive thing over there. It's going to stop me in one hit. Hey. Level up. Every time we're engaging in a battle, we're getting something that's more powerful. The one thing I like about this is that the menus don't stop the action. You can actually change things on the fly without having to stop and change screens. Oh, Give me a second. I need to undo that. It didn't have to be like this. Shoot it in the ass. There's something about the gunfire sound in this is actually, I don't know, it sounds like an arcade, a 90s arcade game. It sounds cool, I like it. Like paintball guns. Yes, the game's got rap. I love the random like creatures that just go past and their shadows just go straight across. They got like then just now. They got no bearing on the game, but the shadows are there and they're that's so good. I know I'm getting excited about shadows, but again, you got to keep reminding yourself this is a 10-year-old game now.
It didn't have to be like this. Shadow Strike! Bring it to them! Flame Grenade! Sliding Slinger! Assault Hammer! Nailed it! Now melee! My turn!
Bye, Piggy.
We got him. Let's move.
How you doing, Cameron? Welcome to the stream. We are playing Xenoblade Chronicles X, and I'm restarting from scratch. Cameron, if you don't like the ads, you know what to do.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons.
Of course it is.
We've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
Okay.
Grexes. Riled.
They've only been on the planet for 2 months and they've got names for everything already.
Roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
Yesterday I completed the Sonic Frontiers Final Horizons update. I have not touched it. I need to get on that. There's just too many games. Cool. It took you a long time? Okay. Now if you stream I can watch it without spoilers. Fair enough. Took you long enough. I'm doing alright. Okay, cool. By the way, does that look familiar?
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife.
It was your
Luckily,
box.
some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line.
Oh, we're getting no Johnny Cash on us.
All right.
I walk the line.
Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
Afraid not. I don't know about you, but it's really cold out there lately.
Strength comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
You cannot open a menu at this time. Now you can. That's strange. Okay. She's wearing my old shirt, I'm sure of it. I have these games on Switch, but I've never played them. This is not on Switch, though. That's my beef, is that they never released this one. This is the one I want. I love Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3, but this game was my jam. I got a feeling they will be doing a Xenoblade Chronicles X too. Oh, hello, you must be the new friend that Colonel Elma mentioned in her report. Having just woken up after all that time, I'm sure you're dying to get home and take a shower. Unfortunately, the West Gate is closed at the moment. If you want to enter the city, you'll have to use the elevator at the top of the steps. They'll probably open the gate soon, thanks to the great work you guys did killing the monsters that were causing all that trouble. The third Xenoblade Chronicles X game will be called Triple X. No, it won't be. But until then, you'll have to forgive the inconvenience. Please understand. That's so Japanese. Westerners wouldn't apologize. They'll be just like, yep, deal with it. That looks cool. Imagine waking up to that every day. Geez, they really did a good job on the landscapes. Give me a sec. I need to pause. Need to get a refill. I shan't be long. Do not go away, please. That's right, this is the one where I wanted to punch the clown in the face. Saying stuff about my grandmother. What the fuck? Yeah, here he goes. Gets a pie out of his ass and throws it at you.
third eye is a penis, hence it being blind. Yeah, when he's looking for the secrets, he whips his big boy out and checks out the room. That's it. That's canon. What? Hang on, how come they're in there? You haven't even got fat fingers. How do you do that? Dryer. His head's stuck. What? Oh, we got the hand glitch. The hand. How does he have his arm up and check his watch like that? What? Look. Oh, I thought you could smash. No, 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 no. I didn't want to go down. There's no rewind button either. Oh my God, what a disaster.
Oh, you are gay.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. There is in July. I'm not sure. 13th of July. There we go. I remembered it. The brain is working. 13th of July in the Blue Mountains here in the outskirts of Sydney. I will be hosting. I think I'm hosting it. I'm not sure yet. They haven't really given me the particulars. It's still in progress. But
What did you
Can't
say?
measure the value of treasure with money. Discarded video games having gold.
Man, the detective from yesterday really pissed me off. It was some kind of threat? Let's see him do it then. If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
That's so...
And we're back. My buttons aren't working. I don't know why. Hang on. That didn't work. The commands aren't working. Did I spell it right? Yeah, JR Jingles. Oh, JR... Oh, man. How sensitive. There. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, my commands aren't working. The Stream Deck is not doing what it's supposed to. And I don't understand why that is. If I go to Stream Deck Plus... XL. Why isn't that working in the commands? Chat commands using hashtag as announced are not supported. Okay. So why isn't it working? I'll have to look into that later. That's frustrating. I set this up and then auto updates happen in the background and screw with my system. I'll have to sort that out later. You don't know. I stopped you from being able to use that. Not just you in particular, chat. Chat can't use those commands. But you tried. You had to try, didn't you? Like a toy. A kid with a toy. Alright, let's get on with it. You don't know what it does. It just plays arcade music. A random arcade music. I'll do it again. Just like that. Oh, you can't talk to him. That's right. I forgot. We need to go this way. And I need to get my water.
Well, here we are.
Not too shabby, eh?
For a
You went to the
giant beach
new
station.
IMAX. Okay.
But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth.
We call it New LA.
We call it New Los Angeles.
Ah, okay.
Welcome to NLA.
What would you call it after LA? Of all the cities in the world, why would you pick LA?
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New way
Pretty
of life
cat.
was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Ooh, very dramatic. That's one thing that Monolith does very well, is a quick pan out and sweep of the landscape. There's a little bit of graphical crap going on there, which is not oh wow, but for the most part it handles it pretty good, and that's why I can't wait to see what this would look like running on modern hardware, because I feel like this game is deserving of it. Yeah, we're going to overwrite. We're overriding our save data from 2014. We're doing it. That's it. There's no going back now.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory?
I don't have any memory to refresh.
Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
I get house. I get a house. Cool. I got back on Sonic Superstars yesterday. What is your opinion? I didn't mind it. It was just another Sonic game.
This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson.
Maurice!
I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share.
Oh, wow.
Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
2 days ago, ma'am.
From political aide to Director General in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be Emperor by next month.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice
Oh,
work out there, ma'am.
that was my one thing I didn't like about the game, is the babyface models. They could have used a more style similar to Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and, well, actually 3. 3 I think they nailed it. Even Xenoblade Chronicles Deluxe Edition got it right. Show interest. Ask who these two people are. Look puzzled. Ah.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I can't
Look at me, I tower over to a lot of them.
ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for Best Ass Kiss goes to...
That got awkward
Well,
real
I'll remind
quick.
you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
This one of the survivors, ma'am?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come
It's
on,
a load of crap.
seriously. Shosan was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Arena. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
I'm calling you shitface.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Not every cutscene has to have music in the background, Cameron.
Right. We should be going too.
Considering this is like a 100-hour game.
That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
The ECP. I don't know what the ECP stands for. That was chapter... Are we beginning chapter 1 or that's the end of chapter 1? I know that was a prologue. Now we're entering chapter 1. Got it? Okay. Okay. Let's do this. And there's that music. This is the only music in the game I don't like. And you hear it often. And this one. Because we're just going into nighttime. Alright. You wanted music? You got your music. She's wearing boys' school uniform shorts. Oops. It's coming in hot. Oh, he didn't make it. That was a weird slow-mo. What, we got no dialogue? No one's saying, what the hell? There's no speech? Strange.
Damn it!
Very quiet. We're hunting rabbits. That's just so strange that that cutscene just had one word, which was just damn it and
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Doug!
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Lin Li Ku. Nice to meet you. Look skeptical.
She's 13, and I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one of our top talents.
Alright. I gotta pause it right there. There is some controversial shit with this game. And the controversy was that
Okay, her character is sexualized in the game. So because she's sexualized in the game and she's 13, and I know she was only 13, she looks 16 to me. Anyway, because she's sexualized, it created a whole stack of heat. And the sexualized nature of the content was bikinis and panties, I think. I don't know, because it never made its way to the West. Yeah, I just want to fill you in on that, because it's a bit of a disappointment about the game that they went that way with the character. Couldn't they make the character 18? Did it have to be 13? Just make it 18 and then all bets are off. It's all good. Anyway, back to the game.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
The outfit was iffy.
Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
She doesn't do anything sexually, you know, provocative or anything in the game. It's just the outfits you get to put on her.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
I thought you were talking about the boob slider being removed. Oh, well, there's that too. Okay. But nothing she says or nothing she does is, you know, seen as sexually provocative, is what I'm getting at. And now she's on my team. Yeah. Yeah. This music, I tell you. So I'm just equipping all the strongest equipment for everyone. She didn't get really changed all too much, because we haven't got much. Alright. Doug. Hi, Doug. How am I supposed to handle this all by myself? Oh, don't mind me. Go on ahead to the Blade Barracks. There's a transport pilot just down this way. Ask him and he'll take you to the administration district. Alright, where is that? Hey! The longer you're with someone, the deeper your affinity for each other grows, and the more you fight together, the stronger your bond will be. Oh, that's so romantic. Does that mean we hold hands while we fight? This game is big on cutscenes. If you hate cutscenes in a game, don't play this. I happen to like well-made cutscenes. This is not one of the well-made cutscenes. Look at the low-res textures they've got on this thing. God, this game needs a coat of paint. I do not skip the cutscenes. You want me to cut the cutscenes out there? You want me to skip the cutscenes? Objection! Not gonna happen.
That's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
So the cool thing about this city is, in this game,
We don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it.
the city changes as the game progresses.
New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test.
Fighting.
It has food.
Everybody say SinceSpacies sized hello to Emerald Rangers. The biggest, sloppiest and most moist sauce bottle on Twitch.
Very moist.
Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district. I'm skipping ahead.
Next
closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Okay.
By NLA standards, anyway.
Cut. Just pause for a second. The city is inside this bubble, right? Think of it like a hockey puck made of glass. The whole city crash landed, right, on a planet, come crashing down and like an asteroid, and finally coming to rest. And you mean to tell me that every one of those shops remained intact without breaking a single bloody window? Not one window was damaged. They got lucky.
Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing.
I like another thing. I like how it's a city within a bubble, but they still got to have cars. I mean, it is LA, new LA. They couldn't have come up with some alternative to cars. You're only going to go from one end of the town to the other. If you leave the city to go into the actual planet itself, there's no road, so there's no point to have cars. All right, moving along.
More housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live.
All right, that's the short view of it all.
Hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn.
Thanks, Lynn.
Save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
I don't think I could handle living in a bubble or LA, or LA in a bubble. And that was your tour of LA, new LA, NLA. Don't forget where you parked it.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Yeah, it gets a bit cheesy.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report.
Bureaucracy, the rotten heart of every civilization, even on other planets.
We better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Armory Alley is actually pretty cool. It's where all the skills are. There's that music. That flippin' music.
What is it?
Give me a second. I need to get to that. I gotta try and get to it anyway. I think I can't get to it because I'm not. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe. Okay, I can't. I haven't got enough skills. Damn. Is it just me, or do the characters look like action figures? They look like dolls. I don't like the character design on this game. That's the one downer of this game. If I could change one aspect of the game, it would be that. I need to go behind the barrack. Okay. Can I unlock this one? Damn. It's a shame because the music's good. It's just that you hear it all the time. Oh, I thought she didn't have clothes on. It was just the lighting. Jizwa, welcome to the stream. Good to see you on board. Oh, there's a audio loop for the city sound. It's annoying.
Until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Look at her. She towers over Lynn. Show interest.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
The only rescue? Hello?
Secretary Nagi.
It's raining like no one's business here. Ugh.
Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
No, it's not. It's Lee.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Lie detected.
Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here.
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah, yes, of course. You must be weary from the stasis.
It's 11 degrees here. And yesterday it was freezing. You take rain over the roasting we've been going on? Oh, okay. No, it's only 11 degrees Celsius here, which is flipping cold for Sydney. Although it's not too bad now at night. It has been getting colder. But, oh, geez, I think it only got up to 12 yesterday or day before. It was just like a cold, chill wind. We're not used to it. Very un-Sydney-like. Emerald Range, it sounds like I'm watching basketball on a Sunday arvo with that music. It was raining down here where I am, and you were loving every bit of it. Oh, well, okay. That's because you're not out in it, I guess.
Allow me to formally introduce myself.
My name's
My
Kenny.
name is Kentaro Nagi.
Nuggy, Nugget.
Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer.
Yeah, I gotta kiss his
And
ass.
Be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Nice scar. Yeah.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
She could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
It's amazing. They've only been on the planet for 2 months, and they've already just like settled in. They've got Starbucks. they've got all the shops set up. Okay, ask how we ended up on Mirror. Question. Yeah.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth.
The end of
Casualty
Earth.
a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
Bit dramatic. Actually, it's what happened. That is dramatic.
Technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth
Naked?
was reduced to
Why'd you have to make it weird?
and blown away.
Tang, I'm on.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape.
No project, get the fuck out.
Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived.
Out of 8 billion people, probably
So yes, Project
15 or 16 billion by then. There's only a handful of people left.
We needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project.
Oh, that's what the ECP stands for. Project Get the Fuck Out.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space.
Sound familiar?
Hard years.
Battlestar
We clung
Galactica?
to our mission, find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take.
Planet Baywatch.
But the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat.
So they're basically there and they can't hitch a ride home. Got it. Well, there is no
Once
home.
the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Complete with aircon, apparently. Alright, clarify. Ask for more information about Blade.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of
The
situations
Ahab
we might encounter
tights should have flown on the Blue Whale.
But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on.
Red light Maccas.
So Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization, different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers.
Everyone's got scars, have you noticed it?
Isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others.
Survival.
The search for and recovery of the life hold.
Oh, I got that wrong.
Take a look at this.
Key repair shops. Mr. Minutes.
The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Life Hold.
It's
This
supermodel
is a complete
looks.
schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary.
I hope you do start it up, Enshade. It's an awesome game, and it's a good excuse to drag out your Wii U and play it again.
In stasis, waiting to be rescued.
It's weird holding this thing again.
We now know the life hold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Look at all these fancy toys. And the last one, question. Ask about registration.
Yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health.
My assets?
All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
My assets are
And hey,
SFA.
it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time.
Look at the size of this chick, man. She's massive.
I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir.
Every time I hear someone say yes, sir, I keep thinking Stimpy. Yes, sir. Okay, take a guided tour of Blade Administrative District with Lynn and Elma and learn more about life as a member of Blade. All right, so we got our first mission. Okay, so one of my key objectives with playing it this time through is to not focus on the story so much. I want to do as many side missions as I can. Like, I'm looking to get this every single side mission completed if I can. And then once I've done all the side missions I can, then progress the story and then concentrate on getting through all the side missions that get unlocked with each chapter. So, here we go. That hair and eyepiece on her gives me 7 of 9 vibes. Ugh. Well, it's actually T'Pol that I was trying to make her look like. Hang on. There. Kind of like T'Pol a little bit. If T'Pol wore cyborg type outfit. Yeah, you're right. She does look like a Borg. You do spend a lot of time in here. But not right now. Let's just get the hell out. That hair and eyepiece on her gives me 7 of 9 vibes. The load screen, the loading, I should say, takes a little while. It's not too bad.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want her to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Without any extra fluff.
Get a load of
Love this.
Skell. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
13-year-olds don't say that, or do they? Cyborg Charlie's Angels. All right, couple of things. One, a 13-year-old doesn't talk like that, at least that I know of. 2, calm down. And 2, she's acting like she's never seen a skill, and yet she works on skills. What's with that? So what's a skill?
You don't remember what a skell is?
By the way, has anyone noticed what's in her hair?
Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever. Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, just I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Originally, skells were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats.
Yeah, that worked.
It wasn't enough to save Earth, though.
Yeah, she does look really like a baby. Like a 9.
Just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around.
Settle down, Lynn. I'll take a cold shower.
The certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple.
No,
they
like
choose you, not the other
20 or 25 hours later, you'll be doing that test.
And volunteer.
So just forget about it for now.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
Yeah, a Macca's drive-through in one in a skill would be kind of cool.
If you become a blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
All right, let's do all the shitty fetch quests that we can, just to flesh out. Because there's some, as shitty as that sounds, there's some really good side missions in this game. Each member of the members of each division have their own responsibilities, but mine is primarily guard duty. Lately, there have been reports of dangerous indigents appearing near the entrances of the city. That's why we've sealed the gates and taken defensive posture. We've tightened our guard to the extent that there's absolutely no chance of an indigent infiltrating the city. But now I hear that Elma and some new gal already slaughtered the Grex pack that prowled outside the West Gate. So I guess we all ought to thank Team Elma for their successful counter-offensive. That would be me, dude. Any fool who's dumb enough to face his foe head-on won't live to make the same mistake twice. You must constantly move to stay in your opponent's blind spots. Attack your foe from behind, attack it from high or below, but anywhere but head-on. Attacking from any of those positions will improve your accuracy and your odds of landing a successful hit. I do not know why I'm talking like a YouTuber. Do you understand? Do you not understand? Either way, repeat what I've just said 1,000 times until it penetrates that thick skull of yours. Wolf, you just need to have a bit of a chill. Shit.
Hey.
Mental note, don't talk to that dude.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
I lost my
Yeah,
kitty.
It's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout Console is for. We should show you that next.
I don't think the Scout Council works anymore.
We also have the Scout Console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo.
She just said that.
And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Yes, she did. You used to be able to scout and get people online to join you and take on bigger monsters. That's dead now, because Wii U's not a thing anymore. Kind of sad. Yeah, get used to that music. Unable to confirm blow.
Yes?
Alright, inquire. This is mission control. As a blade, you can... Oh, I see you haven't registered as a blade. Shazza. Well, if you do register and join a division, you'll be able to accept missions right here. I understand that you haven't decided on what role you wish to play here in New LA, but that's fine. But I believe you would make a splendid blade. Trust me, I've seen countless blades standing right here. I know talent when I see it. Yeah, that's because look at me. I dwarf all over you. You're a midget. Where is this person I've got to talk to? Over here. Okay. Question of the day. Today's question of the day is, what will Nintendo call their next console? Anyone know? Anyone got any guesses? What is Nintendo going to call their next console? The Switchy? The Switcheroony? Switch 2? Electric Boogaloo? That's one I keep seeing in comments. It's just like, oh, no, don't. I hope that they don't call it the new Switch. If they call it new Switch, I'm just gonna riot. That would be shit. The Nintendo Galaxy. I don't know. Don't mind that. The Switch, the Nintendo Mario console. The Switch around. Give me a second. You guys think of names what they're going to call the next console. Switch 2. If they call it Switch 2, that'd just be like phoning it in. Give me a second. I'm just going to be right back. It won't be too long. SinceSpacies. Oh, shut up.
Probably like, I actually like Mr. A Game.
Mr. A Game?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Can we clip that? All right. Hang on.
Hello.
No. Wait. I'm going to change camera angle. I want you to look right in that camera and tell me who your favorite streamer is.
In 3.
Into the camera. Right there. Up there.
My most favorite YouTuber is probably Mr. A Game.
Oh, I gotta do it. I haven't had a chance to do this for a while. You ready? Ah! I'm running the wrong direction. Is it this way or that way? I keep forgetting. Thank you for the follow. I loved it.
Coming to a cinema
near you.
Just need my headphones.
Where is it?
Switchblade.
Guy, hurry up.
I like that.
There it is. The ultimate video game.
Ah, we are back. Okay. What do you think they'll call it? In Soviet Russia, Nintendo Switch U. The Switch Z or Z. See, if you call it the Switch Z, then we're going to be saying Z in Australia and England, and you guys are going to be like, oh, it's not Z, it's Z, and we're going to be saying, it's not Z, it's Z. So, no, that's not going to work. The switch around and find out. The switch around will be the handheld console, and the main console will be the end find out part. Alright. I'm out of ideas for that. Let's just move on.
The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
End up joining us. You'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique.
They can't call it the Nintendo. There's copyright reasons.
For and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
I'll explain why they can't call it the Nintendo. If they called it the Nintendo, and then Nintendo just becomes synonymous with gaming, there could then be a legal precedence to just say, well, Nintendo is just gaming, so you guys can't use the word Nintendo anymore because it's part of the English language. That's what happened to Xerox. That's what happened to penicillin. That's what happened to rollerblading. There's so many examples of the name of an item becoming so affiliated with that thing, that object, that brand, that
the company loses control of the brand name. And that's why Nintendo back in the 80s, they actually put a full page ad out saying, when you're gaming on one of our systems, it is not a Nintendo. You are playing a Nintendo Entertainment System. So that's why they have that in place. It's Tynol. Yeah, I'm not sure of that one. But yeah, it's for legal purposes. So there you go. You learned something new.
You can't spell blade without team. Anyway, awesome,
What?
right? So, ready to join up?
What are they talking about?
Hang on, Lynn.
There's a T in there. What?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
The Famicom Digital. The Famicom 2. Alright, we've got to head over to Armory Alley.
Hey. So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie. Most Blade members face danger on a daily basis.
She just looks weird in those shorts.
Gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's
She
left is
works
the
on
hard
skills.
Blade
Why is she sounding so excited over skills? She should be used to them. I get they're trying to give you the impression she's like this super smart, enthusiastic 13-year-old. Anyway.
Hey.
Yeah. Jeez, my right trigger on this pad is a little bit janky.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn,
She's
seriously, that's
really
enough.
pouring it on, isn't she?
We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not.
And we're back.
Now that you've seen where and how
Just
we
got
work,
ad attacked,
hopefully
sorry.
you made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
That was story mission completed. Wow, yay. That's not chapter 1 over though, is it? So chapter 1 is just a tour? Okay, no, we haven't finished chapter 1 yet. It's just one mission in chapter 1. Okay. Alright, so we're pretty much still nerfed. We still don't have any real firepower. We've got stuff or equipment. We're just starting off fresh. We sell strange and unusual stuff my husband picks up on the job. He's a pathfinder, so he's always finding crazy space junk and whatnot. I don't have anything to show you right now. Unfortunately, come back later. Yeah, okay. I get it. I haven't done enough to be able to buy stuff.
Working hard? I
Alright, I gotta join Blade. Alright, I get it. I'll join Blade. Give me a second. Oh, speaking of Alex Kidd, or Alex D Kidd, I got given Alex Kidd for free on the PC. Go to Amazon, or they're giving away games at the moment. Amazon Gaming.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Oh, this guy's a real...
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long.
Ms.
Just
Cool.
wanted to pass along
She's
a-
13. You don't call a kid Ms.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment.
Jesus.
What in the hell are we waiting for?
As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Or are we going to have to take you out the back and shoot you? Now, I don't know if you could actually refuse. No, we're just going to accept.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization.
Anyone with a heartbeat. Great.
Start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
She gets annoying real quick.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation.
Probe.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this.
So one thing that you guys aren't seeing is that at the moment on my screen, all I'm seeing is the Xenoblade Chronicles X logo. You do not normally just see that. You get normally shown the map and all these other mission information items that come up on the screen. But at the moment, I'm just seeing the Xenoblade Chronicles X logo. This is the only time in the game you'll see that. And then when you unlock this next this next mission, that changes for the rest of the game.
Seeing on screen is a terrain map that
Yeah, you get to see something like this on the map, on the screen.
As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks.
Hexagonal blocks.
Together they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed.
Yes, quite handy indeed.
So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then...
Give me a second. I want to read this out while waiting for this cutscene. So the top 10 most played games on this channel, and this is back on the 11th of April. So I need to update this, but this is what the most played games on the channel were to date. Starting at number 10 was Sonic Frontiers. Number 9, we have The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. I finished the game. Number 8 was Phantasy Star on the Master System. That's slowly making its way down the list, unfortunately, but we did finish that. That was the first time I got to finish Phantasy Star on the Master System ever, like, because I just never got around to doing it. Number 7, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Here we are again. We're playing it again. At one time, it was the most played game on my channel. I'm going to put it back up on number 1. Number 6 is No Man's Sky. Number 5, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Cool game. Number 4, Yakuza 0. We finished it. Number 3 is Rocket League. Number 2 is Pinball Effects 3. And coming in at number 1 is Persona 5. So yeah, if you want to know if you're watching and you don't know if you should follow me, you can get an idea of what games I've played based on that little list down there. Anyway, back to the game. I thought I'd just mention that.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
Hard to believe that April was 3 months ago rather than yesterday ago. Yeah, so the reason why I haven't updated that list in like 3 months or so, I haven't been streaming for about 2 months, and that's very unusual for me and my channel. But recently have been going through quite a bit of things on a personal level. My dad passing away and moving house. And I just felt, nah, I can't do the streaming while all this is going on. So I had to take a step back. But I'm back. And I've decided now that I'm back that this was the game to go to. Reason being, if I get streams where there's no one in chat or the chat's very quiet, it gets hard to keep going if you're playing for a game you're not really into, or if the game's hard to stream. But I feel like Xenoblade Chronicles X is the best game for me to stream. It's just a very chill game to play.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you.
We're gonna go do some probing.
All right, you two, shall we?
Yes, ma'am.
Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
Let's probe. Alright, this is chapter 2? I didn't realize we were going through the chapters so quick. Oh, okay, we already went through it. So chapter 1 is just an intro. Fair enough. I don't know why the sound effects aren't working. Or even if that is a valid sound effect. Hang on. That's a beatus! Chinese move. What's going on with my... Hang on. Something is up with the sound effects. Give me a second. Well, that worked. I don't think I would have made a command called penis. Alright. Sound effects. I don't know what happened to that sound effect. I think I didn't make it available to you guys. Or maybe it censored it. Because I do have it. Somewhere. There it is. Get your hand off my penis! Yeah, I think it censored it. Because I can't see it there. What is the charge?
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
No penis effect. Sadness. Oh, one last time for you guys. Penis. All right. Installing data probes is one of Blade's most fundamental duties. But that's a lesson that's perhaps best taught in the field, I'd like you to accompany Elma to see exactly what we mean. This will be your first blade mission. You can expect to be compensated if it's completed to our satisfaction. Now, show us what you can do. Yes, sir. Alright, let me get the hell out of here. Oh, Jiz was going to go. Thanks for the stream, and I'll be back next time. Laters. Enjoy the rain. Hope it's not too bad.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the east gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business.
How is she not getting that update?
One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Boast. That was us.
Seriously? That was you? Cool.
I don't think so. Those Grexes we took down were fairly routine. Definitely not something they'd lock both gates over, at least.
Then I take my cool back. But wait a sec. You guys fought Grexes? The two of you? Hey, that's still pretty cool. They've been hassling a lot of teams lately, especially how they hunt in packs and all.
Let's not get too excited. Confidence can be good. Overconfidence can be fatal, especially when you're new.
Yeah, you're right.
But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
I'm so curious as to which direction they're going to take Xenoblade Chronicles X in with the sequel to it. Because this game deserves more attention. It really pisses me off that so many people have not played this. It's frustrating is what it is. There we go. So, they've just updated the maps on my screen. Hey, my Wii U is not white, thank you very much. I got the premium one. This is Eleonora, Blade Support Lead, here to tell you that the segment map is now available for use. The map displayed on your handheld comm device, this thing, is a useful tool with lots of info about Mira. Give it a look when you're unsure as to where you are or what to do. So, I don't think it would be that hard to implement on the Switch having this screen. You would just pause the game, get out of it. Slight inconvenience compared to having it ready on the go, but I would take that in order to just get the game on the Switch. And it's cool that like you can actually see where you're going and what you're doing on the map live. It's man, I don't understand why people were so confused, easily confused about having dual screen in games.
Now then.
We're just going for a little walk. Hi Thomas, can I borrow your skill? Asking him about the Indigents. When I get used to battling Indigents by fighting some of us. This place is lousy with them. I've never heard that expression before. Unlike Grexes and other more furious Indigents, Overs won't attack unless you fight them first. That makes them useful for training as training dummies. Another piece of advice, don't mistakenly pick a fight with any of the dangerous creatures near the lake. Numerous skilled interceptors have fallen to the Indigents in that area. As noble as goals it is to protecting the city is, it's not worth risking your life like that. If you ever get caught up in the eye of one of those Indigents, just turn and run away. Run away! Run away! And we are officially out in the open. Finally, after what, an hour and no, 2 hours, we finally get to explore. Oh shit, getting away from that. Star Fox Zero is a challenge dual screen, but when you get used to it, it's still difficult. Fun, but difficult. Yeah. I think this was the game that used dual screen the best. There's no disputing it. This was... And, oh my god, Breath of the Wild was so close to being that similar experience to this. If Breath of the Wild came out with the launch of the Wii U, I think it would have saved the Wii U. But it didn't. And that's that. Yeah, Breath of the Wild certainly would have saved the console. Are these all dead?
What the hell happened here? You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these Sinics?
How do they know the names of all these creatures already? They've only been on the planet for 2 months.
Unless... what?
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
I think there are a few really good dual screen games in the Nintendo world, but especially that Luigi's Mansion game. Yeah, true. But they're just little WarioWare style games.
But here the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
What's she basing this information on? She's just making it the fuck up.
Bingo. There was a
Yeah, see a creature, name it. Who's going to correct him? Yeah.
It was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep, and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went out.
Hey, there's a Dickosaurus here. I'm not sure why not. Let's kill it.
Whoa there, rookie. We're talking about a tyrant here. Do you even understand what that means?
Yeah, I do. It's alive. We need to make it unalive.
Tyrant is our term for any indigenous life form that falls outside of our usual threat ranking system. In other words, they're too powerful for us to even measure how dangerous they would be to take on.
Just put a bomb in its gob.
And too powerful doesn't always just mean physically strong. If a creature has even a single especially nasty trait, it's classified as a tyrant.
Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Yeah, just get a bomb in its grenade. Yeah, punch it in the nose. Suggest a free if you can handle it. Yep.
Well, alright. I'm game if you are. Count me in, Elma. Let's do this.
They went from being whoa to
we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants.
we're gonna have to go kick its ass. Yeah, okay, why not?
Running forever, you know?
Let's go punch it in the nose.
I'd never forgive myself if someone else ended up getting hurt because we just left it here.
Just punch it in the throat.
Let's do it. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to
Keep saying probe, and I keep trying not to laugh.
To the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Lynn's advice. Engaging in a tyrant is no small task. It's important to equip your best before charging in. So double check all weapons and gear. Oh, and make sure your arts are ready and leveled up, okay? That's the first step to becoming a combat master. Yeah, actually, not a bad suggestion. So go into party arts, arty farty, Shazza, and
I don't think I can upgrade anything anyway. Oh, I can. Slit edge. I already have that, don't I? Yeah. Flame. I've only got 4 items that I can pick from. So that's not really useful. She's only got the 5. And I've only got the... Okay, so we can't upgrade anything there. Classes. Can't do anything there. Yeah, pretty stupid to give me those suggestions when I can't change anything. Alright, let's go in. Poke it with a stick. Oh, he tried to bite me. Come on, Shazza! I love the music. For when you take on tyrants, the music's really good. Kick it in the nuts. Kick its ass, Seabass. It's not really that hard. Gotta bounce out. Thanks for the fun. Thank you, in Shade. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I don't know why, I actually really do like this soundtrack. Thanks a bunch. Yeah, Lynn's kind of annoying, yeah, right? But she's a kid, so that's what kids do. Annoy you. Alright, that's that.
We are awesome! Nice work, Lynn. You fought well.
You good egg.
Too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe.
Let's get that damn thing up and running.
Stay here for long. There's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
It makes 0 sense why there's light coming out from there, but here we go. Let's just play along and nod. Okay.
The probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks.
Video game logic, we'll just call it.
The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Launch. There's an app for that. It's a bit disappointing that they just got smartphones. Like, they could have made it so much cooler than just a flip smartphone.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
love that sound. It just means it's so satisfying. It's like Breath of the Wild when you unlock a tower.
Solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See, at the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
Get that sucker planted.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Wait, so these guys have been dicking around for 2 months, and we just did that in one sitting. What have they been doing? Just busy setting up bloody Starbucks shops. Alright, I'm Lau, a Pathfinder. If we're gonna grow Frontier Nav, we need to install more data probes. To plant one, simply approach a vacant Frontier Nav probe site, press the A button. This requires your mechanical field skill to be up to snuff, so don't forget to level it up. Thank you. Oh, right. Now all that's left is to report back to base, but first I'll let you in on a secret. A giant beast like that is usually best engaged with using a skill. Neutralizing a foe like that on foot, especially a tyrant, is pretty risky, so be careful about such things in the future, okay? And I can see on my map that I gotta turn it around and get back home. I miss having this screen showing a map. Half the fun is trying to work out where the nav points are and finding them and using them. Ah. Ah. I've been told I do need to drink more water. Oh. Shazza! Oh, she got my old gear. Okay, cool. And so we did a bit of an upgrade there on the uniforms, on the armor. So the game kind of starts off slow. You start off slow, baby steps, but when you finally unlock the skills and you get your skill license, wow, does the game open right up. What's around here? Nothing there, okay. Alright, let's start talking to people.
What? Oh.
So let me get this straight. You safely installed a data probe on your very first mission and killed a tyrant while you were at it? Holy crap, lady, you do not mess around. Man, I'm gonna enjoy having you around. Because I sure as hell don't want to do this stuff. Right, that's the attitude, yeah. Alright, let's go around exploring before we head back to base. Oh yes, Shazza, isn't it? Ha, don't be surprised, it was quite obvious. Providing guidance to new blades is one of my duties, so Elma's report made it straight to my desk. Might I give you one piece of advice? Do what you must to survive. Attack your foe from behind sides, but never call it head on. Call it cowardice if you like, but it's simply... it's still quite preferable to being dead. Okay.
Listen.
Get used to hearing this music. I knew I couldn't keep that up. So there's no 4 damage. Just to prove it. Alright, so we're in the hangar for the first time. When you're battling a nasty indigent, the trick is to immobilize it, stagger your target with a well-timed combo, then topple it with a special attack. Once it's down, you can unleash your special, most powerful attacks with flawless accuracy. If you're using a skill once you've staggered an enemy, try binding it instead. This causes greater results than if you merely had toppled it. Of course, I'm one of relatively few blades who has been proven worthy to pilot the skill. What a delight it would have been to have a lady as lovely as yourself join me. Yeah, you're a sleazebag. Shut the up.
Have you heard? Hey.
What's that, newbie? You want to pilot a skill? I'm guessing you don't have a license. If you want to pilot a skill, you need to get yourself a license by passing the license test. That test would be a lot to handle for a tenderfoot like yourself. Fact is, I doubt you'd even want to take it. But if you can make a name for yourself out there, Commander Van himself will invite you to take it sooner or later. For now, just don't worry about the skills. Just focus on completing those missions. As annoying as he is, he's actually right. Dude, will someone please grow a freaking brain and put some walls around this maintenance area? If a torrent decides to fly in here while our skills are deadlined, we're as good as screwed. Well, when I complained to the higher-ups... when I complained, the higher-ups told me I should just learn to take down tyrants with ground gear. I do not have enough middle fingers to respond to that. Ooh, sure, with the right equipment and augments, we could do some amazing stuff on the ground, but that doesn't mean we should hang our skills out to dry. She's got a point. Oh, what have we got over here? An unlockable. Alright. So every now and again you see yellow speech bubbles. That by unlocking dialogue, you unlock treasures or pieces of the map start to unlock. So it's important to locate those yellow speech bubbles and unlock them to keep the game flowing, to keep the map unlocking.
Well,
I'm just going to go down to the shopping area, the retail section, because that's pick goes on, like burying cases here goes on, like burying cases here.
Hello.
New LA was nearly complete when we were forced to crash land here on Mirror. Those damn xenophobes couldn't wait just a little while longer. How I loathed them. Anyway, that's why the roads are only partially finished and lack side barriers to keep people from falling off. I hear someone once fell all the way bottom. Took a whole team of mediators to rescue him. That reminds me, Casus offered to escort me home the other day, but I refused. I could tell he had some ulterior motive in mind. So that's the first example of a relationship, either an affinity between two NPCs going up or down. So, plays a bit of a minor role, but it's interesting to see how NPCs view each other in the game. So if I go to the infinity chart, there we go. So now you can see the characters themselves have infinities amongst each other. And most of the NPCs you meet in the game are represented with affinity maps.
it starts off insignificant at first, but this ends up being fleshed right out. And this is important because some missions can unlock once you reach infinity points between two players. It's you just keep playing, it sorts itself out in the background. You don't really have to think too hard about it.
Ow! Yes.
One of the things I struggled with when I first bought this game, and I was playing it on the main TV in our lounge room at the time, is the font is so small, like ridiculously tiny. It's not so bad now because I'm close to the screen here, but even being close to the monitor, I'm still looking at it and thinking I need bifocals. It's pretty hard to read the text. You do get used to it, but it's kind of annoying that they didn't put an option to make the text bigger. And you can see what I mean about the amount of text. And you got to explore every nook and cranny because you find some pretty funny side stories down the side streets. So far we haven't seen any aliens, it's just been humans. I just realised. Oh, we got a yellow side mission up here on the left.
Listen.
I think it's not, maybe on the roof. I gotta try and get onto the roof.
Hey. Careful.
I can't hear you. I can't see you. You get so sick of hearing it. It's the bin and I don't have enough. Okay. I need to level up before I can unlock that. So we just explore the town, the map, unlock all the areas. A little bit of slowdown there as it loads in this area. I just noticed that. We've already been here, but we haven't been down in this section yet. This is where the skills are kept for the flight tests. The Repenter Diner.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you... Yeah, I'm struggling to read it too. Yeah, it is really hard to read the text. And it's just so much of it. We still haven't been all the way over there yet. Let's go speak to Dalton. Those transports are so convenient they can take you from here to the administrative district in the blink of an eye. It's like taxis like we had back on Earth. They created transports for Blades since they have to move us around a lot. That's why civvies don't get to use them. Which is fair enough, I suppose. All we normal folk do is go back and forth between work, home, and the diner cars are good enough for that. Text sizes in this game have been another fine product from Bastards Incorporated. Oh man, I remember that. Ah, here we go. I heard a skull was destroyed by a primordial creature in the elephant's trunk area of Noctilum. No one was killed, thankfully, and I didn't get to read the rest of that. See what I mean? It's got to breeze through the text. Or you miss it. I can't hear you. I can't see you. I can't hear you. I can't see you. Well, this is a bit sus. A big open area. Looks like a boss fight. And we don't need to worry about that for now. Let's just move on. Here we go. I know Lynn looks demure. I don't know that word. But she's stubborn as an ox. Once she decides on a course of action, she won't let anyone anything get in her way. I don't recall taxis being helpful. Right now, she's apparently working on some contraption that supposedly lets girls fly. The more level-headed mechanics keep telling her to give it up, but it doesn't look like she intends to take their advice. On the contrary, she missed it. I'd put the odds of failure at around 99% for you normal run-of-the-mill mechanic. But given how stubborn Lynn is, we may well see massive skills doing loop-de-loops over a new LA one day. You will.
Yes.
When the White Whale was in flight, Vanham was its chief engineer. He earned the respect of a lot of mechanics on board. Most of the people in my department continue to hold deep admiration for the man. I know it was constantly being screamed at by Vanham, but it made me the skilled tech I am today. Hang on, is Vanham the name of the sergeant in Xenoblade Chronicles 1? I just got that reference. I think it might be. I've forgotten the name of the sergeant, and I can't remember if he gets killed or not. Did I even play it? Anyway, the long and the short of it, because I'm about to wrap up the stream, this game is flippin' addictive. There's just so much content, so much to do, so much to take on board, and it seems overwhelming at first, but you realize the game just sort of spoon feeds you all what you need to know as you need to know it. It's really well paced, and just when you think you've got a perfect understanding and control of the game then adds areas to the map, so the map expands. So for example, there's no roads going over there. I think that area gets fleshed out later. This music. I remember streaming Wii U before, and you spend half your time looking down at your Wii U control pad and the gamepad itself. And so half the time, what you guys end up seeing me doing is this. It looks bad. Alright, we're going to the residential district. Oh yeah, by the way, the cars don't hit you, watch. It's just like, what? It's like, we're not going to worry about the hit detection on that, just leave it. Alright, so it looks like they haven't got much placed yet because we haven't even got through the basics. There are a number of lakes near New LA, but all of them have water quality issues. A lake west of here has the best potential as a reservoir, but it's infected with a X2 bacterium, which is native to the planet. Our research indicates that if we were able to drink that water for an extended period of time, it would begin to rot our insides. So if we're having, if we're to have potable water here, or potable water, we're going to need a large-scale water purification facility. The research team that I'm on has started plans to build such a water purification plant. Shit, two months in and you guys are doing all that already. Roads? Where you're going, you won't need roads. It's ridiculous for a city that supports as many people as New LA to only have a single water purification plant. If our population were to expand any further, water shortages would be inevitable. What? You're wondering about that large pool of water that lies underneath the city? No, that's a shock absorbable gel that was used to lessen the impact of our crash landing. It isn't potable. But it is the reason that the habitat unit was able to land safely after it separated it from the whitewater whale. Well, can't you guys work out a way to make it drinkable? What are you, stupid?
Hello.
Oh, are you here to get some advice from Hope? Sorry, we've booked solid for the day. We'd hope that Hope would work right through Dawn if one stopped her, so I might step in and draw the line. No hard feelings. Okay, come back next time. Hey, Hope. Hello, is there something you wish to discuss? I'm speaking with someone else right now. I think I'll find their frauds. Potable water from Lake Bong. Hey, watch it. I'm waiting here. She's an angel, the only beautiful flower that ever bloomed in this miserable world. I've been waiting in line all morning for a chance to speak with her. Right. She a YouTuber or something? I forgot you could do that.
Please don't kill me.
There's all these reactions you can do for your character, but because you can't play online anymore, they're useless. Oh, let's go speak to Wang. Hey, Wang. What's wangin'?
How's it going? Here's what I know.
The administration district was designed to serve as a governmental and business center upon the White Whale's landing. After we crash landed here on Mirror, most of it was allocated to Blade. The lower level has hangars used for skill maintenance. Most of the repairs are hasty and improvised out of necessity, but they still do a pretty solid job there. We Blades won't be able to fight without the teams of mechanics and support crew members backing us up. You'd be wise to remember that. Alright, thanks for the lecture, Lara Mara. Are you the crew member that Elma and Van Ham have been searching for? Oh, I could tell you seem much stronger than those other Blades. Plus, there's that disorientated look on your face. They said that they found 10 people, but you're the only one I've ever seen. Interesting. Director Shazan has an honest and somber face, but he's a politician first and foremost. And we know what that means. He's a bit of a bitch. Alright. Alright, moving on up. Alright, I've done enough exploration. Let's finish the mission. Where we gotta go? Oh yeah, over here. Wait, this is not where I'm meant to go. Wait, what's going on?
What?
Yeah.
Slow down. Just walk it, alright? Ah, that door. Where it says Blade Barracks. Derp. Alright. Lake Bong. I think that water that I'm drinking came from Lake Bong. It's got a bit of a funny taste to it. Anyway, here we go. Cutscene!
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Huh. The voice sounds... Alright. Thanks. Thanks. Yes, we're going to save.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right?
Don't worry about it.
Later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Commander. Fucking, what was that about?
That wasn't obvious at all.
Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall
Who's
ever
talking?
seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked her to become a blade, little Miss Stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
This is
Commander
Shazza.
Random is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow?
You dig?
Not much of a conversation, are you?
Ah, silent protagonist, yeah.
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look
And
of
no
it,
one's told
I
him
guess
my
this
name.
Isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
I don't think he used that expression when you're a male. Or maybe he did. I can't remember Chatty Cathy being mentioned before. Anyway, ask about the site. Get more info.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade.
They got logos.
Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility
Is to find
planning
paths.
data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akerlof and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen, this is their division. Interceptors have one main duty. Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira.
What a great job that is.
Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads. They escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
He's charming, isn't he?
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigen that moves.
Aww.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done.
It's actually a good little intro to what the planet is about.
Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next.
How many jawlines has this guy got?
Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it.
That sounds great.
It's
The
not
Matthew
all
Flinders.
berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigens.
Next? Alright, prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive.
We need to mine.
Sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure
Just
out
like
how
we
to
did
fix
on
things
Planet
from
Earth.
scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
When you think about it, this game is really...
Finally, the mediators.
Yeah, it's got so many different categories that can keep you busy if you wanted to play this game for longer.
Any problems a civvy has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor, mediators. Lost cat, mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades and a people person.
Yeah, well, that rules out you.
Someone with my charming personality, probably not the best mediator.
Oh, we got that one right.
If you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
Guy's jawline, wow.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigens, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
I like that. They throw you in the deep end. You got to choose straight away. No, you can hesitate. Okay, I'm going to decide. I know what I want to do.
Yeah, and we're on pins and needles here.
Select your division. So we've got Pathfinders, Interceptors, Harriers, Reclaimers, Curators, Prospectors, Outfitters, and Mediators. And given what's happening in the game right now and the fact that we've landed on this godforsaken planet and we have no idea where anything is or what we're doing, I'm going Pathfinders. And we got a ding-dong.
Fucking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Roger that. The little brat's coming. So that's the end of chapter 3. I think. Oh no, we're starting chapter 3. Reading is hard. Alright, Eleonora's advice. You're officially a Blade now. Congrats. Becoming one of us grants you access to a variety of services, including the shop terminal, the AM terminal, mission control, and more. Some services are still off limits at the moment, but I'll get back to you on those later. Fast travel. Ever wish you could just zip back to a place you've visited? That's why we have fast travel. It allows you to instantly return to significant landmarks as well as any frontier nav sites that have data probes installed. Just access the segment map to use it. Supporting arms manufacturers. Arms manufacturers or AMs support us from the sidelines by developing new weaponry and gear, and by utilizing their services we can support them too. Head to an AM terminal in the Armory Alley to learn more about working with AMs to make new gear. And that's that. Right. And on that note, that is the end of today's stream. What do you guys think? I am personally really happy about being back on the Xenoblade Chronicles X bandwagon. No one else is streaming this game. I am the only one on Twitch at the moment streaming this game. And, you know, people are going to be thinking, why would you stream a game no one's watching? I think in the next couple of months there's going to be an announcement for Xenoblade Chronicles X. I've just got this nagging feeling that there's going to be a major announcement, and yeah, we'll see a huge interest in Xenoblade Chronicles X again. So that's what I think. That's my guess. It might not be this year. I think it will be announced for next year, because guess what happens next year? Next year is the 10-year anniversary of this game. It came out in 2015, I think. I need to confirm that. Hang on. Give me a second. If I'm going to spit facts here, I better cross-reference them. Xenoblade Chronicles X release date 2015. Yeah, so it was April 2015, the 29th of April. I remember when I saw this announced, I was on this straight away. I wanted a Wii U for this game. Back to what I was saying before though, Breath of the Wild needed to be out on the Wii U day one. I think Nintendo dropped the ball with that, because they didn't have any big hitters. They released this console and all they had was new Super Mario Brothers, and you know, when it came to anything else, not much. It was really little else. And with the Switch, they knew that it was important to have a big hitter on day one. Breath of the Wild was for that. And I think that's the reason why they're delaying the release of this new console and even the announcement of it. They're stacking that thing up for day one to have a ton of games released on day one. We should be getting excited for this new console when Nintendo announces that. I think it's going to be very interesting and exciting to see what they're going to have up their sleeves. I'm very surprised to see that they've kept it so secretive for this long, especially with how easy it is for data leaks and whatnot. I stand by my prediction. I think that the new console will come out March 25, and I think we'll get an announcement
of what it's going to be about in October. We'll see, November or October, thereabouts. So, because I think their sales figures for the Switch are cooling right off, so they'll probably try to stack up 1 or 2 big hit games before the end of the year for the Switch to try and keep the sales on that going. But the more hardcore fans will be like, that's it, I'm done with Switch, I'm focusing now on the new console. Give me details, I'm dying for information on this new console. I think that's what a lot of people would be hanging out to see. Anyway, as much as I'd love to see it continuing playing this, I do need to go. I'll be back on Thursday with more Xenoblade Chronicles X. My name's been... Oh, no, wait, before I do that, have a safe one, he says. These are the people that made today's stream just that little bit more awesomer. Excuse me.
Every view, sub, big donation, post, raid, comment and all that other good stuff helps my channel grow to new heights.
Got to thank the moderators. We had Emerald Rangers with the moderation. And True Sinister comes back. And I'm wrapping it up. Sorry, True Sinister, but I'm off. My name's been Brian. I've been gaming SinceSpacies. Catch you on Thursday night.